I had the amazing opportunity to present my Beauty with a Purpose project, Project FLO, as Miss World Guyana at the World Literacy Summit in Oxford, England. Presenting my project at the World Literacy Summit meant presenting a solution to a problem that not only impacts Guyana, but is also very much needed in other parts of the world. Allow me to share with you my Beauty with a Purpose project and many of the elements presented during my presentation as a speaker at the World Literacy Summit. Literacy, as part of education, is a fundamental human right. Yet, not enough has been done to educate students and young people about financial literacy and prepare them for financial challenges in adulthood. We're all familiar with the saying, "Money makes the world go round." Some of you may have heard the slogan, "Cash rules everything around me." While we may all have our varying opinions and feelings towards these statements, we can all agree that money is an important and necessary part of our everyday lives. Whether we spend in cash, credit, debit, even crypto, we all rely on money as a means for living. And if this is so, then why aren't we receiving the knowledge and skills we need to manage our money from a young age while we're in school? According to the Central Bank of Guyana, financial literacy, just like reading and writing, positively impacts the livelihood of every individual. It also affects the social and economic well-being of every community and ultimately the overall strength of a nation's economy. In Guyana, children spend at least 13 years of their lives developing academic skills needed to earn money. During their educational journey, little attention is placed on helping them learn money. A sample survey among high school students in Guyana shows 92.4% of our students are not receiving any form of financial literacy education in school. Available data is not sufficient to allow a fully fledged diagnosis of the needs of financial literacy in Guyana. That is why, as founder of a nonprofit organization, Project FLO, my team and I have developed a simple 3-step methodology, which includes developing a baseline at every step by assessing the level of financial knowledge and understanding of students, along with their behaviors and attitudes regarding financial literacy. So how do we learn money? Traditionally, most of us learn money the wrong ways, when we earn and spend it, or when there's an urgent want or immediate need for it. In today's knowledge-driven, technologically advanced world, we must learn about money the right way, through an early introduction to financial literacy as a basic human right. Financial literacy refers to the knowledge and skills an individual needs to manage their money effectively. These knowledge and skills help us make informed decisions in our daily lives with regard to how we spend, save, and invest our money. Timing is everything. Though some media houses globally have referred to Guyana as the Little Dubai, in order to truly understand and tap into the element of wealth, we must build a strong foundation for our future generation so we can avoid past mistakes by others while building a future of economic well-being. Financial literacy is needed now, and this is why. Financial literacy drives economic growth and fosters national development. With Guyana's expanding oil production, a national transformation program is currently underway. We recorded an economic growth rate of 62.3% in 2022 and a projected increase of 25.1% in 2023, which makes Guyana's multidimensional economy the fastest growing in the world. But without basic financial knowledge and skills, individuals may lose out on great opportunities and struggle to manage their finances effectively. A lack of financial discipline and understanding in a growing social economy will lead to young people living above their means, incurring high debt, experiencing financial stress, and other new mental health related problems. Financial literacy aids in poverty reduction. Learning money at a young age can help students, young adults, and their families break the cycle of poverty by equipping them with the skills and knowledge they need to manage their finances, build wealth, and create financial security. Financial literacy provides personal and national security. It is known that financial instability and hardship can have significant social and security implications, including increased crime rates and social unrest. Early financial literacy orientation creates well-informed citizens who practice cautionary spending, invest their money wisely, and can benefit our society and the economy in a positive way. With all this growth and development happening in Guyana, the creation of more opportunities for business and financial empowerment necessitates sound financial literacy interventions for our youth, who will be the leaders of tomorrow. This is why I founded my nonprofit organization called Project FLO. FLO is an acronym for Financial Literacy Orientation. This is my official Beauty with a Purpose project for the Miss World competition, with an aim to bridge the educational gap in financial literacy in Guyana under the slogan, "Learning money before earning money." I founded Project FLO to advocate for the inclusion of financial literacy in our education system while providing interventions to bridge this existing gap for Guyanese students. Our slogan is learning money before earning money. Our mission, to advocate for the inclusion of financial literacy in Guyana's education system and to make financial literacy education available to the youth through innovative, impactful, and inclusive methods. Our vision at Project FLO is a Guyana where financial literacy is fully integrated into our education system, empowering our youth to make informed financial decisions for a prosperous future. In solving the problem, we can have our three-step methodology implemented globally. With a world-class syllabus of lesson plans provided by the Central Bank of Guyana, Project FLO was piloted to an estimated 1,000 students ages 13 to 19 who learned about the importance of financial literacy and were able to assess their own relationship with money through various interactive activities. Project FLO will continue to deliver workshops that orient students on financial literacy through engaging lesson plans and activities. By rolling out school tours, Guyanese students are able to learn money before they earn money. Project FLO workshops allow them to become self-aware about their financial knowledge and their behavioral patterns with money. By doing exercises on money decisions and needs versus wants, students are able to identify their own strengths and mistakes that they may be prone to making while managing money. While Guyana is making great strides in economic development, there are still some social ills prevalent in communities today. Two of these issues are generational poverty and economic abuse. It is known that one of the external factors needed to help disrupt generational poverty is education. And by educating our students in financial literacy, we also contribute to the disruption of generational poverty cycles by helping our students get the knowledge they need to understand money, consumer awareness, and to develop healthy financial habits for a future of economic success. Empowering and educating our citizens at a young age can impact the household positively by sharing the wisdom they would have attained through Project FLO's educational workshops. Project FLO's simple methodology is a systematic three-step approach to educating young students and people about financial literacy. This approach involves providing basic knowledge and skills necessary for understanding, conceptualizing, and managing personal finances, so students and young adults can make more informed financial decisions to positively impact their livelihood. The first step about learning money is to be educated about it. Students will be equipped with the basic knowledge that is founded on the 5 principles of financial literacy in the simplest of terms. We are using an approved curriculum to ensure students are getting the most up-to-date information to understand the importance of balancing needs versus wants. Some of the important topics include budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, understanding Guyana's stock market, along with arming them with an alphabet of financial-related terms and definitions. The second step is as simple as the first approach. Students must now put into practice what they've learned so they can conceptualize the power of earning. Once they have gained some knowledge about money, it is important to teach them their earning power so they can start practicing what they've learned. Differentiating their needs from their wants, young adults will be able to create budgets, plan for the acquisition of assets, and manage their expenses using financial tools and services available to them. We encourage students to practice living within their means and avoid bad debt to build a solid financial foundation. Finally, the third step. This is to ensure students and young adults understand how their decisions impact their outcomes. At this stage, we want them to understand that it is important to seek guidance from financial experts or mentors who can continually provide them with valuable insights and advice, depending on changes in financial instruments, services, and the economic market. Project FLO's 3-step methodology will be fully integrated during Financial Literacy Month from April 2024, which we began petitioning for in April of this year. This is where we will connect students with potential employers who can offer internships, financial planners should they need to start their own businesses, or seasoned professionals who have achieved financial success so that they can learn from their experiences. We believe that networking with companies and like-minded professionals who are also in the business of personal finance can also be helpful in learning and growing students' financial knowledge. To reiterate, our process surrounding the 3-step methodology involves the following at every approach. A needs assessment. Assessing financial literacy needs repeatedly, including the financial literacy gaps, challenges, and issues that students face in managing their personal finances. Curriculum development. Based on the needs assessment, a curriculum is developed that addresses key financial literacy concepts and skills that students need to learn. Training delivery. This will be done through various methods, such as in-person or online sessions, workshops, and one-on-one coaching. Evaluation. Post-training evaluation is conducted to measure the effectiveness of the program. This will involve assessing the knowledge and skills gained by students, as well as the impact of their financial training on their financial behaviors and outcomes. Continuous improvement. Based on the evaluation results, our program must be continuously improved and updated to ensure that it remains relevant and effective in addressing the financial literacy needs of Guyana's students. Our plan is as simple as our methodology. We will create 2 petitions this year. The first petition was just launched, which is to have Guyana observe the month of April as Financial Literacy Month. Our second petition is that financial literacy is recognized and more defined as a basic human right. Project FLO will continue to support the Government of Guyana's One Guyana objective of reducing inequalities and access to educational opportunities throughout Guyana. Project FLO also aligns with and supports the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 1, 4, and 5. We will continue to align with other related objectives through advocacy and active participation in programs for equitable, universal access to an education in financial literacy. In the near future, we will leverage technology with advanced AI to deliver our 3-step methodology as a digital platform that can become a go-to feature. For our final step, we aim to implement Project FLO's 3-step methodology regionally and globally. To roll out a successful financial literacy intervention on a national scale takes collaboration and heavy support. Although I'm happy to say that Project FLO has received the endorsement of the Government of Guyana, continuous support is still needed at a national, regional, and global level. However, I'm confident that our collaboration will result in long-term substantial change and benefit to our nation and others through education. Because this is a global issue, wherever a gap in financial literacy education exists, Project FLO is relevant and can serve as a model for introducing financial literacy education to students worldwide. By simply sharing our methodology, organizations around the world can begin to implement financial literacy orientation to benefit their students and have a long-term impact on their future.